Okay, now, I just finished doing 2 videos with SoundForge, and what I did is I took multiple MP3s and I created a playlist and then exported the playlist into a single MP3 or rendered it as an MP3. So essentially taking multiple files, putting them into a certain order to create the playlist to make it sound the way I might want. Also editing the playlist by deleting dead air spots at the beginning and at the end of songs and things like that to make them a little tighter as the songs play together. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, now, one of those videos is quite long because I ran into some headaches that I had to figure out how to fix, or at least get around, whatever. And the other video I did after that, because I realized, the first one was awfully long, I did a shorter one of the very same video. And so I understand that not everybody can afford SoundForge, not everyone has that software, and Audacity is free. So what I'd like to do is see if we can do the very same thing that I did with SoundForge with Audacity, because then people can do it without SoundForge. Let's give it a shot. Okay, now where is it? Okay, I closed it. Alright, so as I said in the SoundForge videos, I use Windows Media Player to keep track of my playlist, and the reason why I do that is because now these tracks are open source. They were free. They came from a website called Ben Sound, and that particular website will be linked in the description. So anyways, what I do is I use Windows Media Player for the playlist here, so that when I for 2 reasons. One, I can drag the track over. So I can drag the track over and then keep track of, well, one, check out how they sound from the beginning into the end, so that each song that I play, next, fits well with the song that went before it, for example. Okay, and then I drag my next track over, and I might, play it. Okay, so that make me, I just drag my MP3s, over into there, and down here, I get an idea how long the playlist will be. Okay, so that's why I use Windows Media Player specifically for that, so that I have a visual representation of what I'm putting into here, into the canvas, and that will be these tracks here. Alright, so now I'm moving these onto my secondary monitor. You won't be able to see them, but that's okay. Now we started off with groovy hip hop, so let's go grab that. Also, let's see here. Right now, the Audacity is still set up in the same way that it was for recording like I did a video on pulling audio from videos, like through, like YouTube, for example. And I think this is still set up that way, and I'm not sure if that's going to change anything or not. Let's see if it records me. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, test test test. Okay, so it's not recording me. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Play. Nope, it did not record. I didn't think so because there was nothing here, but I just wanted to see if it was just being weird or whatever. All right, so we know it didn't record. Let's find out if this. Okay, well, hold on. Let's see. This is our speakers. That's my. Oh, I know. This must be what it is. This must be it. Okay. Switch it to that. Because loopback. Oh, let's go back here a minute. Because loopback is what I used for pulling audio from another source as like a video. YouTube, for example. And that's already, there's a video of that already up. So I think what we need to do is switch it straight here. Alright. Let's drag that back where it belongs. Get over here. Alright. Try it. 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Yes, it is working. Go ahead and hit the space bar to play. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Yes, it is working. Okay, so now you can actually zoom in. Oh, well, let's see here. So unlike SoundForge, with SoundForge I can go in here and zoom in and out with my scroll wheel. But in order to zoom in here, we use this function. Okay, so that's how you zoom in, and then down here you've got the search bar, and that's useful for going in, highlighting things, and deleting stuff you might not want. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, for example, let's say this gap here. I don't want this gap. It's just dead air, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and delete it. Okay. Now, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Yes, it is working. All right, so there you go. So yes, this is how to record from my mic, and the reason why it wasn't picking up is because of the setting I had it at. Now I don't know if these need to be changed any, but so far it seems to just be working without changing this, so I'm going to leave it as it is right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab all this and delete it. Oh. I thought I just did that. I didn't grab it, huh? Thought I did, but alright. There we go. Okay. So let's start dragging our MP3s in. Okay. First one. Groovy hip hop, right. Okay. Here we are. I'm just going to grab it real quick here over here, pull it in, and drop it onto the canvas. Let's see here. All right, now, why is it that now I don't see? I don't use Audacity enough to know why it's doing certain things. For example, why it has two of them here. So I'm going to go ahead and Well, first off, let's click down here. Okay. I guess what it's letting me do is drop multiple tracks for mixing. That would be interesting. We'd have to try that on a different video. Let's see. I'm really curious. Oh, it does. It's what? Wait. What is it doing? No way. Oh, no way. Is it actually? It is. Okay, so I'm mixing multiple tracks here with this. That was not my intent. So, what? That's crazy and also really cool. All right, so let me just go ahead and get rid of that for a minute. I don't know why this is so short. Like, why? Why is this so short? All right, so what I'm gonna do is just highlight. Oh, come on, work with me here, man. Hey, it's free software. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's grab it, highlight it. All right, so which? Interesting. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I don't understand why this is so short though. That's weird, and like how much longer that is. I don't know why what that's all about. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that right now. Now to verify that we're listening to the right track, go ahead and oops, nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's fit project to drag this down a minute. Okay, so that's definitely going to need to be stretched a little. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is get this off the page for a minute. So the next track we're going to drop on here is going to be All That. Take that and slip it right here. Let's see if it works. I do not know if it's going to or not because it seems like it wants to put it in a different no, it is. See, that's very interesting. Huh. How do I get it to go to the end of that then? I don't want it here. So here we are learning together then, because I honestly don't know how to get it here like I can with SoundForge. But it's mixing them, apparently. What is going on here? Alright, so what I want to do is take... Move track up, move track down, move track to top. Swap stereo channels, split stereo track, split stereo model, format, rate. Like, why can't I stick it here? I don't know. What the heck? Okay, you know what then? Let's try this again. close that. Like I only need it to go right here on the same, like right there. All right. So we're gonna try then. Clip boundary split. Okay. Yes, yeah. I want to know how to do this. I don't understand why I can't just drag a track and drop it right next to it. Like, why does it have to stick it underneath? I don't understand that. That is rather frustrating, to be honest, man. Okay. How to do this? Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it just puts it up top. Well, just do not understand. I'm so confused, I really am. Like, how do I... What the... Well, I don't know how to do it. Crap. You know, if I didn't have SoundForge, I'd be totally screwed. Okay, well, since I can't make that work... We're going on 20 minutes here? What? Well, okay. So you know what then? Let's do this. This is totally cheating, by the way. This is not how I expected to be doing this. Oh my god. That's not what I meant to do. Here we are. Okay, we're back to the loop back. Oh man. This is totally not the way to do this. Okay, like, honestly. Oh man. Yeah, this is not the way to do it. Okay, well, all right. Let's make our playlist then, and I'm not gonna make a long one because I don't know how to do this in the first place. Alright, that's 13 minutes. Okay. Actually, that's kind of long, especially since I'm testing this. 8 minutes is rather long, honestly. Okay. So I guess what we do is click record and play. That's right. It won't record me. Alright, so I'm going to talk over the music a minute here. Alright. So while that's doing that, again, this really wasn't the way I would have wanted to do it, because right now we're technically making the audio playlist in real time, like slapping them in there, you know, playing them all the way through as what's happening in the background. That being said, you could very well just make your playlist as you're doing here, and you don't necessarily need to use Windows Media Player for this. You could use any player you'd like. Alright, but so long as you have a playlist giving you a time, and you can create your playlist in a drop down, that's probably better for you than trying to use this. I don't think this will work that well. Oh, well, you can create playlists. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't use Groove, but I don't think that this has the same interface as like this. So it's actually quite useful for this particular thing. Now here it is. So let's say you wanted to create yourself a playlist and then turn all of them into a single file. That's the intent here. I suppose what you could do is, oh, look at that. It went blank because I completely took out the sound. I guess I should have, honestly, I should have expected that because it's happening in real time. It's recording exactly what I hear, minus the mic. Okay. Well, we get the point. We get the point. Okay. That's good enough. Stop. Okay. Now. This must be the entire time where I lowered the volume. Yeah, it is. Because then it went blank when I turned it off all the way. Alright. Well. I believe that the volume can be adjusted under somewhere in here, I think. Amplify. Yeah, but it like way overshot it. But as you see, you can obviously fix things like that. Okay, so let's undo that though. Alright, so here it is. If you don't have the ability to purchase SoundForge and you'd like to try to make yourself a single file playlist, the way to do it with Audacity is to just do it in real time, unfortunately. Until I can figure out how to slap tracks next to each other like I can do with SoundForge, with Audacity, this as of right now, it's the only way I know how to go about doing it. And now that being said, what you could very well do is go ahead and make it in real time. For example, so just go ahead and remove these for a minute. Okay. What you could do is drag them into there. Start it from scratch. Okay, now you've got your playlist. It's 26 minutes long. We're going to just go ahead and delete this because we don't need it now. We know it works. We know what it does. And as you saw, you know, we could have just recorded the whole thing. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and delete it. Now, you could make your playlist like I said here and go about doing this in two ways. Did I close the... No, I didn't. There it is. Alright, go about doing this in two ways. One of which is sitting here in real time, playing the tracks. Right? And then... essentially what you'd want to do is say to yourself, okay, I like how that begins and I like how that ends, and find your tracks that, you know, blend well together, or find your favorite tracks that you love or whatever, and create your playlist. Then you could play it, click record, then click play, and record your playlist. Now, of course, it's going to take 26 minutes because you're doing it in real time. But in the end, when you have tracks that all run that amount of time, you know, all in the storyboard here. I don't mean storyboard, in the canvas here. You can go ahead and create a new file. And I'll show you what I mean. What we're going to do is we're going to pick the shortest one. Click record. and play. Oh, actually the shortest one technically was this one, but not by much. These two work really well together. Just realized I ended up playing the first song even though I was aiming for the second one. I don't even know how I did that. Okay, now we're going to the second track. Now, because it's playing more than one song, because it's going from one into the next, the time is going to be longer, clearly. But as you noticed, at first they were synced up. Just about a minute. That ain't too bad. 5 minutes, and we're almost there. What is this, ska? It's very ska-esque. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. Hip, hip, hip. I'm just 5 minutes. So yeah, I mean, so this rounds down a little bit. I mean, because we're going over 5 minutes here. Nothing much, but you know. Yeah, that was very ska-esque. Very interesting. Okay, so, and as you see there, it stopped recording as soon as it stopped. Now, as you see there, what you very well could do is drag a bunch of tracks into your playlist, click play, click record, click play, and walk away. Make your playlist. Make a few of them even, right? Okay? Now that we're done with that, we don't really need, seeing as how I can't drag tracks in here like I would have wanted to, we don't need any of this right now. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. And so there it is. We made a 5-minute playlist. It's good enough for now, because I'm not going to, you know, have us sit here listening to all those songs just for the sake of this video. Alright, now. Jazzy Frenchy, okay, I could see why that was sort of ska-esque. That definitely works. It makes sense now. Alright, anyhow, let me see here. I can just go ahead and remove that because we don't need that anymore, and also close this. Alright, now, we've made our playlist. We have our songs. What we want to do, though, is take those multiple songs, right, and we want to, take these songs here. We want to zoom in just a little bit. There we are. You can just go ahead and highlight that, right? Click delete. And then go in a little bit. And essentially you could go in between the songs right here. Zoom in again. Highlight. Basically like dead air, you know. And then they'll be a little bit tighter. Go ahead and scroll back down again. Here's the next one. And remove some of that dead air there. Oh, those two things sounded very similar, didn't they? And there's even a little bit of pause right here. We could zoom in on. And we can tighten that up too. Now, there it is. There's your playlist. Right? With all your songs. Okay, so there's our songs. There's our tracks. Now let's try to turn it into export. Export as MP3. Pretty simple. So what we're going to do is export as MP3. I already have a folder for my Audacity projects. There's an old test audio from a previous video. And we're going to call this, let's just call this playlist. Alright. Now, save. And because we created an MP3, it's going to want this information, so we just go ahead and call it RRR. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so RRG, track title, playlist. Okay, so, and I mean, if you wanted to, you could add whatever other things there, but good enough, right? Click OK. and it's exporting the audio. Okay, it did it. It's done. Now what we want to do is go ahead and just close that because we're done with it. Oh. Oh, nice, nice. That's good. Let's see one more thing before we close us. Let's see here. Okay, so we can also save it as a project. Now let's just say that you weren't done. You know, you only had enough time to get so many tracks into the playlist. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's say you didn't have enough time. So I'm going to scroll in just a little bit. So you want to bring your thing there. All right, now we're there. And, you know, you want to add more. Well, you already know what to do. You get your player, and you get your tracks. You create your playlist, click play. Well, let's try one real quick. And we're not even going to do the whole thing either. So what you're going to do is click. There we are. Get your player. Get your songs. Grab this one here. Slap it in there. Pause. Bring it back. All right, now come back here, click record, click play. All right, so again, that's how you can just keep making your tracks, you know, keep adding tracks, right? Okay, now let's just say though you didn't have enough time to finish, and you had to head off to work or whatever, right? So I can't undo adding something like that, huh? Because it was in a record mode. Got it. Never mind. And you click stop. Undo record. Now, again, let's say you didn't have enough time to finish your project. So you want to save it as a project and not an MP3 because you're not complete. You know, it's not completed yet. So what you would do is save project. Save project as. Oh, okay, hold on. Use export. Yeah, but what if I just wanted to save a project? What if I wasn't done? Okay. Save project. Save project. Well, that's weird. I mean, it's not like I mean, this is just an audio. Like, I don't understand. I'm making a project. That doesn't make sense to me. And this seems to be the way to have it in order to record from your computer. I don't know what would happen if you changed these. You could try, but that would just make the video even longer, and I'm already having trouble figuring things out. What if I wasn't done and I wanted to make this a project to come back to? What the heck, man? I don't understand that. All right. Well, it seems that I don't have the ability to save it. I just don't get that. Again, it's free software. It's not going to give you everything. All right, well, I guess what you would have to do is try to finish it when you as soon before closing. But again, you can export. We've already done that. Export audio. What is that? Just a WAV file as audio. Okay. So I don't, as you see, I don't use Audacity that much. I've used it clearly, just not that much. All right. Well. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'll figure it out another time, I guess, huh? But looks like that's that. All right. So I guess what I would have to do is either finish my project and save it as an MP3, or in this case, maybe I wanted to add to it. I think I could just grab the MP3. So let's go there to playlist.mp3 and drag it in here. Now, can I add to it? Can I edit it? Can I create more on the... Can I do something with it? That's what I want to know. Let's try to add to it. Record. Okay, so that's what you do. You have to create your MP3, save it, and then drag it back into the Audacity program to add more to the MP3. And then what you're going to have to do is export as MP3 again. Or, wait, how come it won't let me save project and it won't let me export? Oh wait, we're still recording. Sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that to myself. Let's try again, right? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, right, back to the old way. So what we would do is export it as MP3 again, and just hit the old one. And do that, and then do that, and then there you go. That's how you make your, that's how you take multiple files and create a single MP3 out of multiple MP3s using Audacity. So you could essentially take your favorite songs, put them into the player, play them, go clean the house or leave the house or do whatever, and then come back, and when it's done, you'll have a playlist, as you see here, waiting for you to save as an MP3. And then once you've done that, you can close this. Oh no, that's interesting. So now I can save it as a project, but there's nothing there. I closed it. I'm so confused about that, but let's go ahead and try. So see, then why did it even ask me? Well, whatever. So go ahead and close it because we're done. All right, let's go to, and there it is, right? Okay. Pull this back up. Go ahead and remove from list. Alright, and this was the file we just made. 5 minutes. Drag it in there. And there's your playlist in one MP3. And thanks again for watching, and I hope you learned something. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, please, and Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more random information of things like this and other stuff that you'll see in my channel, because that's sort of the approach here is, oh, I have some stuff I could share, or oh, I ran into a problem and this is how I fixed it, and stuff like that. So this is how you use Audacity to create yourself a single playlist, a single MP3 file out of multiple MP3s, creating a playlist. The same thing that I did with the SoundForge, except not exactly and totally the same. But in the end, it is the same result, just going about it a different way, using free software as opposed to paid software. But as you see, it is something that can be done. Once again, thank you for watching.